How's it going, guys? Support this video with a like, this way you will thank us for the daily work. Subscribe if you watch us without a subscription, and write in comments below what matches you're planning to watch today. And while you're typing, let's get the show on the pitch. Carlo Ancelotti did not want to talk about Erling Haaland, nor the rumors of his contract clause, which includes a transfer to Real Madrid. Alessandro Bastoni commented on a photo where he's pulling Gavi by the shirt collar. There was no motive to take it out on Gavi, the protagonist of that action, nor on the Barcelona world, Inter Milan defender claimed. Marcus Rashford was named the best player of the week in the Europa League. 39-year-old Frank Ribery may announce his retirement soon due to knee problems. Edinson Cavani needed psychological therapy after Barcelona's comeback against PSG back in 2017. Carlo Ancelotti confirmed that Thibaut Courtois will definitely be available for the clash with Barcelona. Lionel Messi was diagnosed with a calf muscle contracture, thus he is not able to take part in the match against Reims. The Las Vegas Golden Knights owner, 77-year-old American billionaire William Foley, will buy Bournemouth from the Russian Maxim Damin for £120 million. Lionel Messi had a say on the reverse side of his life. "I have few friends, real friends. I've always taken refuge in my family. Being Messi takes some things out of you. It would be nice to have a moment alone with your family to go unnoticed," the Argentine shared. Villarreal midfielder José Luis Morales was named the best player of the third round of the Conference League. Goalkeeper Orion Newland is about to sign a contract with RB Leipzig in the near future. Former attacking midfielder from Chelsea, Lazio, Sevilla and other clubs, Gael Kakuta, has eventually moved to Amiens. Pedro Neto is set for surgery after injuring the collateral ligament in his knee against West Ham United. Unfortunately, he's gonna miss the World Cup. Chelsea will appoint a new technical director. It will be Christopher Vivel from RB Leipzig. Nottingham Forest have announced a contract extension with their manager, Steve Cooper, until the summer of 2025. Pep Guardiola praised Lionel Messi. "Nothing is comparable to Leo Messi. How many new Messis are there? 10 or 15? But they all fail," the Spaniard noted. Wolverhampton Wanderers have prepared a contract for Julian Lopetegui, valid until 2024, with an option to extend for one more season. Chelsea and Liverpool are monitoring 18-year-old Chicago Fire forward John Duran. Red Star Belgrade midfielder Guel Orkanga was recognized as the author of the best goal of the week in the Europa League. Balkani defender Arman Teki has been awarded the best goal of the week in the Conference League. Miralem Pjanic decided to criticize Ronald Koeman again. "I was very surprised in training with Koeman. There was no intensity, no tactics, no ideas. We did not prepare for the games. Now I see the differences," the midfielder said. Real defender David Alaba named his favorite for the Ballon d'Or, Benzema. "I don't even think that it's a question. If you look at last season, what he did is really incredible," the Austrian stated. Frankie de Jong trained normally with the rest of the group on Friday, and he will be called up for the game against Celta Vigo on Sunday. Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi will not move to Barcelona, but he will sign a new deal with the White and Blues instead. Former Manchester United midfielder Michael Carrick could become the head coach of Middlesbrough. Cristiano Ronaldo still wants to leave Manchester United, and Erik ten Hag would be happy about his exit. The police threw tear gas and fired rubber bullets, attempting to stop the fans from pushing the venue at the game between Gimnasia and Boca Juniors. Gary Neville has signed a six-figure contract with the Qatari channel for the duration of the World Cup. Armed criminals tried to break into Angel Di Maria's house. They were locked in the room by the security system. One attacker was captured, while two other invaders fled and are intensively wanted. A new football tournament, Leagues Cup, will be launched in North America from 2023. Clubs from the MLS and the Mexican Championship will participate in the competition. 47 teams will be entering the first draw. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has won a lawsuit against Spanish newspaper El Confidencial. Last year, Perez filed a lawsuit against journalist José Antonio Aubameyang, who published the businessman's personal audio clips. Gundogan's wife complained about the lack of fine restaurants in Manchester. Pep, who owns a tapas restaurant in the city, joked that Ilkay is not gonna play one more minute for the rest of the season. Kluivert's son, Justin, scored his debut goal for Valencia 6,059 days after his father's first accurate shot for the Bats. "In order to win the Champions League, we must be careful not to concede goals. I've begun to practice defending. It's clear that I'm not a defender," Neymar Jr. said. "Everyone knows Haaland can do better. We can all improve until we die, Guardiola thinks. Among other things, yesterday we watched 3 major European leagues fixtures, and here are the latest results. Werder barely defeated Hoffenheim 1-2 in an away game, while Valencia also defeated Osasuna as guests with a similar score. Lyon and Toulouse, on the other hand, have decided to share points with a 1-1 draw. Now we're moving on to the main news of the release. Real intend to open talks regarding the transfer of Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham, informs the Telegraph. Los Blancos are already making the first moves towards the deal, with the player appearing in the cover of Marca paper this week, which reported that work on acquiring the 19-year-old Englishman's transfer is already underway. The Merengues are willing to try to lure Bellingham to join them, assuming that such an opportunity may never arise again. Borussia are expected to ask around £88 million for the midfielder's services. Mercato reported on Friday that Aubameyang's stint with Chelsea could be short, just like his tenure with FC Barcelona didn't last long. Additionally, the French media outlet adds that PSG could be a possible landing spot. Should Chelsea not retain Aubameyang, it could allow him to leave the Premier League club next summer. Furthermore, PSG could be a realistic destination for the veteran forward. The publication reports that talks between the two parties have begun for a possible move next season. In any case, Aubameyang is already planning on the side of PSG, a club that he has always appreciated this destination. Atletico Madrid has agreed with Barcelona on the full-length transfer of Antoine Griezmann. Insider Fabrizio Romano reports, Los Colchoneros will lay out 20 million plus add-ins for the French forward. Moreover, Griezmann accepted Atletico's bid a few weeks ago, as he wanted to stay in the Indians' camp. Mind that Antoine had 10 club appearances this season with 3 scored goals and 1 delivered assist. At some point, the Frenchman became the subject of jokes due to the fact that Atletico mostly released him after the 60th minute in order not to activate the mandatory buyout clause. Cristiano Ronaldo reportedly still has his eyes on an exit from Manchester United this January. United legend David Beckham may have possibly given the striker an exit strategy. According to a new and emerging report from Pedro Almeida, Beckham has already spoken to Ronaldo about the possibility of moving as early as January. The report says, David Beckham spoke with Cristiano Ronaldo about the possibility of the Portuguese playing for Inter Miami in January. Forbes has recently calculated the total income of footballers during the 2022-23 campaign, which consists of the football part, wages and bonuses, and off-pitch earnings, sponsorship deals, advertising, business income, etc. Forbes took data from publicly available sources, for example from Capology.com, and also spoke to football insiders, including Tancredi Palmieri. As a result, PSG forward Kylian Mbappe took first place in the rating. The Frenchman's earnings are estimated at $128 million, $110 million of football income, $18 million in off-pitch earnings. PSG forward Lionel Messi takes the second place with $120 million, including $65 million on football and $55 million off the pitch. Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo closed the top 3 with $100 million, 40 plus 60. PSG forward Lionel Messi will soon return to Barcelona, informs insider Pedro Almeida. The Catalans hope to return Messi, and the Argentine wants to come back too. The parties have already started discussing the details of their return, Gerard Romero reports. Luckily, things are moving towards Leo's grand return to Blaugrana in July 2023. At the same time, however, it's emphasized that PSG, where Messi is currently performing, would like to extend the contract with the forward. Guys, check out the new video on our football club project and find out why Arsenal are gonna win the Premier League Gold. Have a great time watching. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.